Hello guys, welcome back. Today we are diving into the AS-VAL Loadout and calibration. So watch the video till the end. Starting off with a barrel where we could go for the VSS long barrel combo. It just increases your range and your recoil control along with your muzzle velocity. So let's just put this on. Next up is the upper rail where we'll be putting on the pack 2 red laser light combo. This is because we can't really put any handguards on this weapon. So the best choice for us here is to put one laser on. This will give us minus 50 milliseconds of add time, making it much quicker for us to adds during the match. Now for the foregrip. We'll actually be putting on the X20 5U angle combat grip. This is much better for an option now because our vertical recoil has increased by a lot, while our horizontal recoil has decreased by a lot. And although we are going to be losing a little bit of handling, this is still going to be an extremely fast AR. Next is the charging handle where you just put this on. You should definitely unlock this. If you have not, it just gives you +1 extra handling for free. Now for magazine. We are going for the 45 round magazine because our fire rate is extremely high, as 30 round mag is not enough. So I do recommend 45. If you prefer 30, you can go with that. But I do find that the extra 15 rounds make a big difference during the match. Then for the optic, of course, it all makes a preference. But I do prefer to go for the panoramic red dot sight because it has the best view inside of the window. Then for the rear grip, you should go for the AKA heavy tower grip because it gives you one extra slot, which is the grip mount slot, where we'll be putting on the stable grip base. This is again going to hurt our handling, but don't worry, we are going to fix that. And last but not the least, let's talk about the stock. This skeleton sniper stock seems to be the best one here because it fixes all of our issues with the handling and the stability while barely hurting our control. And we are not going to hit the fire too much. Plus, the red laser that we put on also hits our hip fire. So this accuracy debuff is well worth it. So let's put on the skeleton sniper stock. This is called the finished build. But also let's move on to the calibration. Starting off with a barrel where we move the weight limit all the way down to the minimum. For that extra add movement speed, firing stability does not affect us, especially at this range. So we are happy to give that up for some extra add movement speed. Then let's move on to the length all the way to the maximum for that extra mole of velocity. For the foregrip, we put the placements all the way to the maximum for the extra control, which may hurt your add speeds, but that's okay. While the thickness goes all the way down to the minimum for the extra add movement speed, hurting stability when moving. But that does not affect you at all, especially at the ranges that you would be using an SMG AR on the rear grip. We are going for the weight limit all the way to the maximum for the extra control, and then we move the thickness all the way down to the minimum for the hip fire aim speed, if our aim speed really helps out your add times. Let's talk about the stock. We move the weight limit all the way to the maximum for that extra control and the cheek pad placements all the way down to the minimum for that extra add movement speed. This AR should be used as an SMG. Moving on to the optic, all we do here is move the eye relief all the way down to the minimum. This way, you will be able to see more inside of your optic window. And this is it for calibration. Now let me show you how the new stat after we finish the damage roll off. Multiplier, as you can see, does not change at all. But moving on to the control, this has improved by a lot. Again, the firing stability does not affect the AS-VAL that much, especially at the ranges that you will be using it at. Moving on to the handling, as you all can tell, we have improved, especially the adds movement speed by quite a bit, while our current add speed is basically the default time. Let's talk about the stability. This is the last one. It really does not change too much, aside from the breath sway range getting a little bit worse, which will not affect you at the ranges that you will use this, and our current movement stability, which is still very good. Remember to hold your breath, at least at the initial shots. But now that we know the stats and we have dialed in our attachments in calibration, let's hop into firing range to see how it handles the first magazine.
stop them from taking this sector at all costs.
Launching grenade!
I need a hand!
Leaving the combat area is strictly forbidden.
Cover your ears! Thunder's coming! Now turn!
Are attacking objective Bravo 1.
Get clear of the blast! West artillery barrage on coordinates!
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming. They've lost more than half of their troops. Maintain defensive lines.
Cover your ears! Thunder's coming!
Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Bravo 2. Target location. We have nowhere to retreat. Take back our lines.
Grab grenade!
Enemy troops are attacking objective Bravo 2. Allied forces are clearing objective Bravo 1. Keep suppressing. Smoke screen
Clear the
incoming.
area! Tango down! Finish them all!
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming. They're almost gone. Keep fighting. Make sure that we get the final victory.
Stay clear of the blast!
Be advised, enemy troops are...
Triple blaster charges up!
Allied forces are taking objective Charlie 1. Reinforce fire support. Enemy high threat units eliminated. Pick up the pace.
Medic! I need help!
Don't report casualties. Just make sure the fire remains standing. High threat enemy marked. Destroy them.
knocked!
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming. Smoke screen incoming. There's nowhere to retreat to. Do not let this sector fall.
Artillery barrage ready.
Requesting missile strike! Coordinates sent!
Guided missiles launched.
Enemy neutralized!
Beacon ready to deploy.
The enemy is faltering. It's our chance to keep attacking. This is our final stand. We must defend the position at all costs. Defend this objective to the very end. Secure our last sector, whatever it takes.
What the?
We've taken out the enemy high-threat unit. Push forward.
Reloading! Cover me!
This is the final line of defense. Hold it at all costs. We've pushed the enemy back. Hold the line and stand your ground. Secure our last sector, whatever it takes. This is our
Requesting
last
beacon
position.
at these
Secure it
coordinates.
with all you've got. We've held the line and the sector is secured. Operation complete. Well done.